This is the Leatherwood Ford trailhead. I'm going to do the Leatherwood Ford loop, which is shown at the bottom there. The trail starts out, or I'm starting this way, going upriver underneath the Leatherwood Forge Bridge there. And the river is right over there. Here's a GPS track of my route in red, starting at the top left and going in a counterclockwise direction. I thought I was maybe a bit early for wildflowers, but within the first 100 yards, I'm seeing some yellow trillium right there, and a purple trillium right there. Well, it's just about a perfect day for hiking. 65 degrees and blue sky and not much wind. I'm doing the what's called the Leatherwood Ford loop. Starts at the bridge back a ways along the river over there at Big South Fork. Goes up the river a ways, then climbs up to the rim and an overlook, and then comes back down to the trailhead. And here are some still photographs of some of the wildflowers I saw, mainly along the river and on the sides of the bluffs. The trail is incredibly easy to this point as it goes along the river, but here the loop gets harder and starts diverts and climbs up that ridge to the top and an overlook. The trail gets a lot steeper and more difficult, although it's mainly switchbacks, looks like. Up that way is the O&W Bridge, about 1.5 miles. And the Leatherwood Ford Bridge is back down there, about a little over maybe 3/4 mile. As I get farther up and away from the river, the wildflowers are almost non-existent, except now and then. And there's some yellow violets, I think, there. That's about all I'm seeing up here. I'm getting toward the rim up there and the lookout, I guess, and running out of water, so I found a stream that's just about to run out, but was able to fill up the bottle right here. And now I'm up to the level of the rock houses, starting with this one. Pretty impressive. Finally, I'm on top of the bluff, heading down on a side trail to what's apparently called the river overlook. This is a less visited overlook because it's harder to get to than some of the others. After climbing up, this is sure an easy trail out to the overlook, almost totally level, and descends a little toward the end here, looks like. Lots of nice moss to the left here, heralding the overlook, which is at the end of this rocky trail. And like most Park Service overlooks, it's got barricades to keep people from falling over. Down there is the Big South Fork, and I didn't realize we were so close, but right down there is the big Leatherwood Ford Bridge. I started just on the left side, right side of that, the way we're looking at it. There's a hawk. I don't know whether you can see him flying out there. You can barely hear the river up here. 500 feet, I don't know, or so. Okay, it's a great view and time to head back down to Leatherwood Ford from the rim up here. Okay, I'm getting ready to head down off the rim. It's about 1.4 miles according to this. My map says 1 mile, but we shall see. No wildflowers at all up here on the plateau. Have to be down along the river particularly, or climbing up to the rim. Here's a nice little pond that Park Service or somebody built. Maybe to provide water for wildlife. And then up here is a huge clearing. At least a third of a mile wide, left to right. Not sure what that's all about. Here's a photograph of the long meadow along the top of the ridge. The trail kind of crisscrosses an old road. The trail's where I am and the road is down there. And this is amazing. There's a flat concrete thing or something there, and it says KUB Water, Knoxville Utilities Board. We're a long way from their service area and have no idea what that is or why it's up here or whatever, but there it is. And at one time there was a rough Jeep road. It would have required Jeep because right over there it just goes almost straight down the hill, whereas the trail goes more gradually up to the right here. After about 3.5 hours of hiking, I came down off of that ridge there, and the trailhead parking lot is right there. After the day hike, I'm doing a little scouting for getting to the Devil's Cave, and I think I found the route down. First, you see this amazing cleft, V-shaped cleft in the rock, straight down on both sides. And as the trail goes left and right, I'm not sure which way I'm going to go, but I think left. Okay, this looks like the crux of this route is from the videos I've looked at. You cross over this rock, and then you have to descend using some ropes. And I think this is it. I got to the right place. There's the rope. Need to make sure it's okay, but basically you use that rope to descend down there. It's kind of steep obviously at the end, and just up the valley right up there is the cave, Devil's Cave, and there's some other formations off to the right, I think. It's not an official trail. Park Service doesn't recommend coming here, but I've got to come back sometime with some friends and give it a try. It's about 1/4 mile from the parking lot to right here. And I'd like to go down there, but I don't have my Garmin inReach with an SOS GPS, nor any friends with me, so I better not take a chance of going down there.